Randall Hughes with God Glorified, and I just wanted to provide a short for our Bible reading today, which concluded the 119th Psalm, verses 113 through 176, and then the first Psalm, and then Nehemiah chapter 13. It's so amazing how much the Word became the focal point of this 119th Psalm. Every verse has some reference to the law, the command, the statutes, the Word. Somehow it's associated in every one of the verses, and including one of my favorite verses, that verse 161, where he says, "Princes have persecuted me without a cause, but my heart standeth in awe of thy word." And it's got to be a part of our daily life. In the Psalm, the first Psalm, you see the progression of walking with the ungodly to then standing and then to sitting. And we want to do the exact opposite of that in terms of with the scornful. We want to walk with God so that we can stand against the wiles of the devil, so that one day we will be sitting together in heavenly places in Christ Jesus. Because, in fact, we do that right now when we're walking with him. And one of these days we will, I believe, literally, in some form or fashion, at least see him as he is, where he's sitting. And it says in Ephesians that we sit together in heavenly places. And so what an awesome hope that we have, great truth that we have here. And one of the things that's so amazing when we read through this book of Nehemiah, this last chapter, and not just it, but the various passages, the people had no moral compass. If there was not a strong leader, a strong shepherd, they were lost. All there is to it. Nehemiah goes back to Artaxerxes for a while, and then when he returns, possibly 11 years later, there's a date of 433 listed as potentially when this portion of chapter 13 begins, the 6th verse, when he returns. And you find that they have brought in Tobiah into the temple, the chambers of the temple, because the son of the priest, Eliashib, had married Tobiah's daughter. And then, so there's intermarriages happening again. They're selling goods, bringing goods into the Jerusalem on the Sabbath day. And Nehemiah had to stand up and shut the gate and say, that's that you've got to stand against this, profaning the Sabbath, or we're going to wind up just like, and they will shortly in the days ahead. And so we've got to stand for truth, and we'll sit with him. God bless.